私は2011年だったと思うんですが、リストのアルバムを聴いた時にものすごく衝撃を受けました。で、ヨーロッパでは割とこう知られていた、その当時知られていたんですけれども、日本ではまだ来日もされてなかったと思うんですね。で、CD だけ聴いて早く会いたいと思ってたというふうに伝えてください。
And she heard your list album back in 2011, I think it was, and she was just overwhelmed by it. And you were already active, you already had a career in Europe, but you still have not come to Japan yet. So it was just through the CD that she's gotten to know you, and she's wanted to meet you all this time.
Oh, I'm very happy. Thank you.
で、その時のその印象というのがすごく鮮烈で、鮮やかで、本当に私たちのこの音楽ライターの中でもすごく話題になったんです。
And the color was so vivid and was full of life, and amongst the critics, we were all talking about you.
Really, I'm very glad. I'm very touched. Thank you.
それで今回は来日は2回目ですか？
This is your second visit to Japan?
Third.
3回目です。初めてはいつですか？
First one was when?
I can't say the year. I'm sorry, but you should check on the internet because I don't remember which year was that. But it was already more than 5 years ago, I guess, something like 6, 7 years ago, I guess.
6、7
I think so. I think so. Yeah.
そうですか。日本で演奏するのも3回目ですか？
So all performances that you are here
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
そうですか。で、今回は新しいアルバムをこうリリースされたということで、なんていうんでしょう、ムソルフスキの展覧会のそれからラベル、それからペトリューシカ3つの大きい作品をこうレコーディングされましたけれども、そのことについてお伺いしたいと思います。
So you just released this album with three huge pieces, monsters in there. So she would like to ask you questions about that.
Right.
この3曲を選ばれた理由っていうのを聞きたいと思います。
Why did you pick these three particular pieces?
Because I think they have one thing in common, which is showing the snippets of the reality by a kaleidoscope in a very colorful way. And these three pieces are very individually different from each other. But this moment of kaleidoscope, as I call it, makes the whole concept of the album very harmonic and organic.
この3曲は共通点が一つありまして、これは現実の小さな部分というものをこの万華鏡を通して見ることによって非常に鮮やかに見せている。もちろんこの3曲はかなり異なるものではありますけれども、実際万華鏡を通してそれを観察することによりまして共通性も出てきますし、非常に有機的な作品にもなっていると思います。
共通性と何ですか？
どこ？ごめんなさい、私も言っちゃったら。
ごめんなさい。わかりました。観察をするということですけれども、どのようにこう患者になりうるのかということ、観察者というか。
And you said observing them through a kaleidoscope. How do you observe, like become the viewer, the observer?
You mean in this particular case, or you mean in general?
一般論じゃなくてこのアルバムに
そうですね。はい。
This album.
Yeah. Well, I think to transform the sad or tragic reality in a joyful social festivity, I think it's an approach that pessimist artists might have because they think they cannot change the reality, so they will change it in arts. Not all of the artists do that, but many of them, many of skeptical artists have done that. And this is a beautiful example of that. It's like adding some colors, adding the general story around. Like for example for Petrushka, you are observing Petrushka's life, which is tragic at the end because he dies, right? He's killed. But you are observing at the same time the festivity that happens outside Petrushka's house. So putting general image and surrounding with general image the personal tragedy makes everything much more powerful.